So making these videos, I get to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I think this one's going to fall into that latter category. But anyway, we'll jump online and check out what we're looking at today. All right, this is the channel here, Primitive Village TC. I don't know what the TC stands for, but it's got a lot of questionable thumbnails. Definitely clickbait. This is the one here we're looking at, and we'll get into it. All right, straight into it. I'll speed up through all this because this goes on for a bit. Alright, so we're almost 2.5 minutes into this video. We're finally getting into the action. Yeah. So they're just digging into a mud. Some fantastic acting right there. Gotta love the elephant sounds. Yeah, I like how as she come away, she just pulled her hand out. And I like how it's just the two of them out there doing this, but got all these camera angles. Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for the fish actually. I would guess they bought them from a local market. Alright, and thankfully that's the end. Do I really have to comment on that? If people watch this and think they're learning some primitive skills, I don't want to be the one to shatter your illusions. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about that, but oh man. I know there are catfish that will, during droughts and things, embed themselves in the mud. They do it when the water's falling, and I don't know if they do it in this country, but they do it in African countries, and they're usually a lot smaller little catfish. But that water level, it's not falling, so there's no reason for any catfish from any continent to bury itself in the mud, and it definitely wouldn't bury itself on that mud bank. It'd find a different spot that's not full of rocks and things. And some people like that kind of video. I find it cringeworthy in the extreme. It's just, I don't know. It's comical, I guess, and it gets a lot of views. That's what people like, just a bit of entertainment. And I like entertainment too, but I like it if they're going to come across as showing primitive skills. And I think my way of thinking is that other people are looking at it thinking they're learning something, and they're going to go out there and looking around mud banks and things for signs of catfish and start digging in the mud trying to find something. You'll find worms and maybe little crayfish and things that have made it home, but I do actually think I've learnt something from watching these videos. I mean, how hard can it be to go out and find something living in the mud and things? I reckon I can do it. I reckon I've learnt enough from watching this video and other videos like this that I can do what they do. I can go out and I can find myself a feed. Let's just do it. Let's go out and see if I can't find myself a feed in the bush using these primitive fishing techniques. Let's do it. Well, that was a bit of fun. Who would have thought you could dig up a hamburger and a can of Coke in the bush? Just amazing what you can learn when you watch these primitive skill videos. Now, not all primitive videos are fake. I've done reviews of John Plant, Primitive Technology, and he doesn't fake his stuff, but you don't see him digging up catfish out of a out of a mud. Yeah, so there are the good channels out there, but there are the obviously fake channels. So you just got to try to figure out what's what. If you want to see how I made that video of mine, of digging up a hamburger and a can of Coke in the bush, I'll put a link in the video description to my other channel, Rob's Bushcraft and Adventures, and yeah, I'll put it on there. You can go there, check out that video, and how I made it, how I faked it, like these guys fake it. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Catch you next one.